Hey guys, Reels back with another video, and today, well, wasn't really today, a couple days ago, I put out a contest where people draw their own custom Cuphead bosses, and then I'll redraw them. But they did not know that until this very moment. So, I guess let's get started with the first boss fight that we have to redesign is this one, made by Cabal, which I'll link any of his social medias in the description. Um, the boss fight is known as Mechanical Meltdown, and I think his name's Roboticus, if I'm correct. So, yeah, I'll show you the process. So I start off by tracing the basic shapes, but slightly altering it a bit. I then give it the Cuphead style eye and give it a little robotic arm to attack Cuphead with. I then make a little outline around his eye, feeling that looks slightly better. I then give him the same coloration, make the eye a little bit more angular, give a platform for Cuphead to stand on, and to add more of the robotic arms, I guess, in the background. I then make them the same coloration, make the background a little bit lighter than the actual boss. And then continue adding lines, adding texture to these arms. I then give some bolts onto the boss, making it looks better, making it look like it's actually bolted together, and start working on the custom nameplate. And I originally was gonna go for a red gear, but then I decided to change the red gear and make it gray, and then add the eye onto the name tag. I then add actual gears into the background to fit with the name tag. Because, why would there be a gear in the name tag and nowhere else? Make it the same color, move it up a bit, and then I get word from the creator that the boss fight's called Mechanical Malice. He then changes it to Mechanical Meltdown. And, yeah. Final product? The final product. I hope Cabal is happy with this redesign. I know I certainly am. And, on to the next one. Up is Arachnid Anarchy, made by KitKat. Again, links will be in the description. I start by tracing out the basic outline. Since his design is already good enough, I'm not going to make too many severe changes. I then basically am outlining the entire thing, and since I'm not good at shading, I'm not adding any of the shading he added. But don't worry, still give credit. I make the spikes on his head longer and give him these sort of sleeves on his character, because the spider seemed to have sleeves. I then make the hands look. Well, I then make the gloves look like actual gloves and not just white hands. And then refine it a bit, and then actually draw the arms, so that way it actually connects up to the hands. I then move Cuphead a bit, start adding in all the colorations, and at this point, it's then on to making the background. I wanted it to make it more look like an attic, because like spiders living up in attics, I like that idea. So I give it this like wooden feeling background, and then make like a little platform for Cuphead to stand on, which you guys can't see right now. Sorry, but I then start working on the custom nameplate for the boss fight. For the boss fight was called Arachnid Anarchy. I then make the name a little bit bigger and add some extra bits onto the legs of the spider, and that is it for. And on to the final product. I'm very proud on how this turned out. I know I guess some people would say less quality than the original because there's no shading, but I'm still proud of it anyway. On to the next one. The one that we have for this is this boss fight called Go Get Die by Kegor Fegor. Again, links will be in the description. I start off by tracing the basic shape again. Don't want to change too much to take away from the original artist's concept, but also just want to refine it too. I then give I then give it the eyes in the Cuphead style. and then start adding lines and move him a little bit farther away from Cuphead, because I didn't want it to be too close. And he's way bigger. I then make a little platform for him to stand on and refine a little bit of the edges everywhere, and then I make some hills in the background. And I then add some green because I think the green looks pretty. Add some lighter, yellower colors to add for effects. I then start working on the background, mostly just a normal cloudy day. I then give the sun a little face because I think I think it fits with the sun's personality. And then I would start thinking, why is Mugman humongous? Well, the backstory that I gave him was that he took a bite out of a mega mushroom. So then I start working on a mega mushroom. And then I make his mouth look like he actually has a bite and he's chewing. I then start working on custom nameplate. I make it just a shadow of Mugman with a glowing eye and his hand grabbing the nameplate. I then put the words "Go Get Die" on it because that's the name of the boss fight, and then start adding some effects onto said nameplate. I then do some tiny adjustments, like I then make some tiny adjustments, like making his bowl a little bit 3D and making his bullet have white center, and yeah, the final product. I am also very proud of how this one turned out too, because, well, it could have turned out way worse, not gonna lie. It started off it's not bad. It wasn't bad to start off with, but it could have been better. And then, no, and sorry about that. But it could have been worse, so I'm glad that it turned out really well. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's different than my usuals, but that doesn't really matter. I wanted to do a drawing contest and redesign some friends' art. So, hope you guys enjoyed. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the future. Goodbye.